Tonight, it looks like 2014 could be good for the lifeblood of Hampton Roads national defense. Twice in 1 week, the Senate has passed legislation that will have a significant impact on both the Pentagon and Hampton Roads. Last night, the Defense Authorization Act passed 84-15, and that means no furloughs next year. New at 5:30, 10 on your side's Art Kohn talked with Senator Tim Kohn about the money headed our way.
Is there objection?
The National Defense Authorization Act, passed last night, is being held as a bipartisan victory, but for Virginia Senator Tim Kohn, it was both a personal triumph and a must-win for the industrial base in Hampton Roads that supports the military.
Protects shipbuilding, both on surface and carrier. Protect ship repair.
The legislation eased some spending caps that would have impacted work being done on the Gerald R. Ford at Newport News Shipbuilding. But more importantly, the deal will eliminate the $20 billion in sequester cuts that were scheduled for 2014.
Some of the shipbuilding work on the Ford would have had to come to a stop in March, so the combined effect of the budget bill and the NDA really helps us power forward on the aircraft carriers.
The legislation will strengthen the region's ship repair business. The Navy had already announced plans to cut about 20 ship repair contracts scheduled for the private yards in this region.
We were going to see a disproportionate effect if those $20 billion of cuts went into effect in January. Now they will not go into effect, so we expect that's very good news for BAE and the other ship repairers in the Hampton Roads.
But the Budget Act also calls for reducing the cost of living adjustments, or COLAs, to military retirees' pensions. However, legislation has been introduced in both the House and the Senate to restore COLA funding before the cuts take effect in 2015.
Both houses want to fix it. We do have to come up with the pay for it, but I feel pretty confident that working on armed services will be able to find the fix for that long before it goes into effect.
Art Kohn, 10 on your side.
Both Senators Kohn and Mark Warner sponsored the legislation in the Senate to protect pension adjustments.